Alright, let me get my camera situated. Alright guys, this is kind of a update to one of my other videos, my nickel Rock Island 1911. Still never had a problem with it, hundreds more rounds through it. My only issue with it was I packed it for about 6 months every day. It was an EDC until I bought my Springfield. And the reason why I bought my Springfield is because, you know, I didn't really go in looking for nickel. I went in there, I found it, and I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? I looked around online, and I hadn't seen any more at the time, and, you know, even on the gun shops, and I figured it's kind of hard to come by a version of this as the nickel. It's a little easier now to think they're making it more, but anyway, you don't even see nickel guns very often. This is the first nickel 1911 I've seen besides a Colt or something like that. I hadn't looked for no Kimbers and everything like that, but anyway, it started scratching up pretty bad. And then I noticed that the top is the slide and all that's nickel, but underneath it's like a casting chrome, and the beaver tail is like a stainless steel. You know, I didn't know all that shit. And you know, the salt, just like you can see right here how the paint's starting to, I'm gonna get some hobby paint or something, paint that up and fix that. It's no problem, it's just paint it on there. But anyway, it just salt. I'm telling you, salt will tear your guns up. Like take a gun that's not stainless and like a blue gun. Like I packed a 709 Slim on my ankle for a while, and every time I brought it up, every time I got home, I'd take a little CLP and rub off the rust from where, you know what I'm saying, you'd be walking and sweating in the summertime with some jeans on. Salt eats away at metal, it corrodes it, it's bad shit. And you know, if you're handling a gun, it's on your hands pretty much, even if you're not sweaty or nothing like that. The shit you pick up, you know, whatever have you, all kinds of shit corrodes metal. But anyway, it was looking pretty rough, and I mean, like, people like, let me see your, you know what I'm saying, that nickel gun, you know what I'm saying, that they call it the Punisher because it's got the Punisher skull on it. And it just didn't look as good no more. And I bought flitz to do some feed ramp polishing jobs on my Springfield and just anything that needed to be polishing. And I noticed that shit's good for anything pretty much. I got a review on it, you can read it up. But I was reading on it, said the polished nickel just rub on and rub off, you know. I tried on a small spot of the nickel underneath, like right here, just something that wouldn't really be noticeable if it, you know, like hazed that's the only thing I could see it doing was maybe hazing it. But it said take tissue paper, apply, you know, apply over whatever you need to, and said take not tissue paper but paper towel, I guess, because it's more coarser. Scrub the shit out of it and then take a microfiber towel and go over it. And I'll tell you what, dude, all the tarnish, all the rust, man, you could just see. I went through probably half a roll of paper towel just where I had it, you know, bunched up and shit, where I get a little extra room. And as you was rubbing it, man, black shit was just coming off, and it was just, I guess, tarnish, man. It removed everything, like, not scratches. It wasn't scratches, I guess it was just, nickel was just picky as shit. I'll never buy another nickel gun again, just because they're so hard to take care of. If you're gonna buy a nickel gun, buy it completely for a showpiece. I'll pack this around occasionally, you know what I'm saying, but I gotta know how to polish it up now. You know, you need to put it up in some leather, maybe wrap it up real good in some kind of I'm not really sure. I plan on looking up that myself, what to wrap a gun up with, like this nickel gun. If y'all got any suggestions, thinking maybe I was gonna put it into microfiber towel for now. I don't know if that'll help any. I got those silicone things in there, a bunch of them. Nice gun safe where I keep it safe, and hopefully that does it. But anyway, this guy asked me a question, how to polish it. I looked around the internet, I couldn't find shit. He said The only thing I could find was don't use hops. And please guys, don't get into the discussion of whether or not hops fucks up nickel, because there's a lot of people that says it eats away copper, and then there's people that says it don't, then there's people that says you just don't need to leave it on there that long. And I'm sorry, but it's something you pay, you know, 500 plus bucks for, you know, 600 bucks, you know, or people that buy coats and shit, thousands, you know. I don't want to hear just don't leave it on there long or else it will eat through, because nickel supposedly, I forgot how it's got over, but I know it's got copper underneath the nickel, and it eats the copper or some shit. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It's been probably a year since I've read that article, but it eats supposed to be. I don't care. I'm not putting shit like that on there. I was just using CLP, man, and I looked it up, and it don't harm it, don't hurt the nickel, don't eat away at it, but just, man, it was. You can still rub it down with a microfiber cloth and make it look good, but you still just see like rubs and shit on it, you know, fingerprints, you know, just it was looking pretty rough. But anyway, even touching this motherfucker, I mean, it's like a mirror now. I mean, you'll see I've handled it a little bit, you'll see some, you know, stuff on it, but I mean, it looks better now than when I bought it, except for, you know, some of the cast on it, but, you know. And also, I'll let you see this. I redid the one on the nickel. I polished that up right here because it wasn't exactly shiny. I didn't go overboard with it, but did a hell of a job, dude. That flitz is amazing. I'm gonna get that the next day or two. I was planning on doing it today, but I fell asleep because I woke up real early, and probably get some gray or silver paint it, or I was thinking about maybe taping it off and do a spray paint, because believe it or not, you can spray paint some shit pretty good if you know what you're doing. Like I used to do model cars and shit with it when I was younger, but I'm gonna use testers on that, I guess. If anybody's got any better suggestions on the paint, let me know, because I'm not an expert at anything. I just know a lot about a lot. But anyway, that's not one of them. Okay guys, this is a review. You get some flitz, start polishing some shit. I'm telling you, this shit is addictive. It turns, you know, saying your old shit into a beautiful. I don't know what it would do to bleed blast and stonewash. Probably not nothing, but you know, for just regular steel and shit, that's copper, brass, you know. Watch my review, and you'll be able to tell. You know, it'll tell you a lot about it, or just go online and research it. This shit is amazing. I'm talking about, I'm tempted to bring out my silverware, man, just to have something fun to do. Bullshit. Anyway, subscribe, guys. I'm getting a lot of views with no subscribers. You know, help me out here.